My name is Emily. I am 28 years old. I have been married to Daniel for 5 years. He is 30 years old now. He is my husband. He is a kind man. He is soft-spoken. He is calm and patient. He never raises his voice. He never insults me. He never ignores me. When I get sick, he takes care of me. When I feel tired, he brings me food. He makes tea for me in the morning. He cooks dinner when I am late from work. He listens to me when I cry. He holds me when I feel weak. He tells me, "You are strong, Emily. I am proud of you." Daniel is a good man, but sometimes I forget that. I have a good job. I work in a corporate office. I earn $5,000 every month. I worked hard to reach this position. I studied at night. I took extra courses. I pushed myself. But Daniel still works as a delivery driver. He earns $2,200 a month. He works long hours. He drives in the sun, in the rain, and in the cold. He comes home late and tired. He comes home with sore feet and dust on his shirt. He never complains. He just says, "It's okay, Emily. I like working, but slowly I started to feel different. I started to feel disappointed." I looked at other couples. I saw women wearing diamond rings and designer handbags. I saw men buying cars, houses, and expensive gifts for their wives. I looked at Daniel. He was wearing the same shoes for 2 years. He never bought new clothes for himself. He never bought me expensive things. I began to compare him to other men. I began to feel angry. One day I asked him, "Daniel, why don't you do something better? Why don't you start a business?" He looked down and said, "I don't know how. I've never done business before." I became irritated. I said, "Other men do it. Why can't you?" Daniel stayed quiet. He always stays quiet. He looked at me, but he didn't say anything. His eyes looked sad, but I didn't stop. I kept comparing him to others. I kept saying, "You are not like other husbands." Daniel gives $1,000 to his parents every month. They are old and sick. He pays for their medicine. He sends money to them before he spends anything on himself. He gives me the rest of his salary, near $200. But I always said it's not enough. I never said thank you. I never appreciated his efforts. One evening he came home very late. I asked him, "Where were you?" He said, "I was looking for another job." I was surprised. I asked, "Did you find one?" He said, "Not yet, but I will keep trying." The next day he left early in the morning. He came back after sunset. He looked more tired than usual. He didn't smile. He didn't talk much. After 1 week he told me, "I found a second job. I will work at a restaurant at night. I will earn $2,000 more." I said, "Good job." But I didn't ask how he felt. I didn't ask if he was okay. Daniel started working both jobs. He woke up before sunrise. He worked all day. He worked all night. He came home when I was already asleep. He had no time to talk, no time to laugh, no time to rest. One night, he came home and went straight to the bathroom. I heard something fall. I ran inside. He was sitting on the floor. His face was pale. His hands were shaking. I screamed, "Daniel, what happened?" He looked at me and said, "I am just tired. I feel dizzy." I called a cab and took him to the hospital. The doctor said Daniel was exhausted. He said, "His body cannot take this much work. He needs rest. He needs sleep." I sat beside his hospital bed. I looked at his face. His eyes were closed. He looked peaceful, but I felt broken. I held his hand. I started crying. I said, "I am sorry, Daniel. I didn't see how hard you were trying. I didn't understand." Daniel opened his eyes slowly. He smiled. He said, "Don't cry, Emily.
I just wanted to make you proud." His words broke my heart. That night, I realized something important. I realized Daniel does not need to be rich. He does not need to wear suits. He does not need to drive a big car. He does not need to buy me diamonds. He already gives me something more valuable. He gives me love.
He gives me peace. He gives me respect. He gives me support. He gives me himself. That is enough. That is more than enough. Since that day, I stopped comparing him to others. I stopped complaining. I stopped chasing things that do not matter. Now, I look at Daniel with new eyes. I see a man who works hard. I see a man who sacrifices. I see a man who loves deeply. Daniel is not just my husband. He is my quiet storm. He is the calm that keeps me safe. If you felt this story in your heart, please like, share, and subscribe, because sometimes true love doesn't shout. It just stays and never lets go.